Sup, Devils? J-Dog back to answer some more goddamn questions. And we got 4 paid questions today. Fuck yeah. Make up for that goddamn drought. J-Dog was dealing with some fucking dried up snatch there for the last few fucking days. So, 4 today, so that's good. The first one is from Music Matters. You know him, guys. He's sending so many goddamn questions. I've lost count. Here's my question, and it might ensue some funny comments for the rest of your life, but I know I'll get an honest answer from you. Can you talk about and or show your hard copies of music you like outside the metal genre? I can only offhand think you mentioned Cyndi Lauper and you say David Lee Roth's voice is annoying. Thanks, and you know my name, goddammit. Actually, I forget your name, to be honest with you. I know he has Music Matters. I think you told me it, but yes, I don't remember. Um, no, outside metal, the only stuff that I own is the shit I've talked about. I don't buy physical copies of stuff that I'm not a fan of. Like I said, there's songs here and there of other genres that I can appreciate or like, but again, the word fan means fanatical. It's funny. I think it was Keith from Rotting that pointed that out. It's like I've always known that, but it said in the comments, and it's like, yeah, it kind of reminded me. It's like the fanatical. Like when people are like, I'm a fan of this. I'm a fan. It's like, no, you're not, dude. You can't even name one song. You don't own anything by them, and you're just a weekend warrior that wears a goddamn fucking a t-shirt at best. And what you're really into is the silly ass fat ball game and baseball and stupid shit. That's what you're actually a fucking fan of, aka a fanatical. Fan is just short for fanatical. So why would I buy something I'm not a fanatical about? Outside metal, I've already talked about, like that. Misfits, Negative Approach, a couple Dead Kennedys items, um, like punk and hardcore shit like that. That's it. Other than that, it's metal. But it's not because, like I said, I don't. Why I'm not going to buy something I'm not a fanatical of. That's the only reason I buy metal, because that's what I'm a fanatical of. There's other stuff I enjoy. That's what most people are in the metal scene. They're not fans, fanaticals. They just so happen to occasionally enjoy the music, which there's nothing fucking wrong with that. But it's just tape on that mouth shut. You don't really get a goddamn say. Weekend warrior at best. So yeah, I got nothing to show. I mean, I don't know if I've ever shown my Misfits and shit on camera, but there's you don't know what the Misfits looks like, then I don't know the fuck to tell you. Karen McCormick. I'm assuming that's a fucking chick with the name Karen, but never know nowadays. But hopefully so, goddamn it, because I think this shit. If that's the case, I think that's the first goddamn paid question from a chick. Thinking. I've answered chick questions in the comments. Not too many. Have there been? Definitely answered a few of those. But as far as paid question, I think it might be the goddamn first one. First one I can remember. Hey Justin, I watch your stuff on YouTube and I find your channel entertaining. That's what it's there for. And also a great way for any extreme music fans, there's that word fan again, to dig deeper into more and check out new music. Yeah, try to throw out only the stuff that I like, goddamn it. Although these days it seems to be goddamn slim pickings when it comes to newer shit. I wanted to share this band with you. You probably never heard of them before. They're a death grind band called Creative Waste from Saudi Arabia. Not too much shit out from Saudi Arabia, but yeah, I'm familiar with who you're talking about. They've also recorded with Kevin Talley from Dying Fetus, Misery Index. Yeah, Kevin Talley. Yeah, that's actually how I heard it then, because Kevin Talley was doing a guest, like just a hired gun for drums for several bands that I fucking lost. He did it for 6 Feet Under, Slayer, if I'm not mistaken, for on tour. Um, I met Kevin a couple times in 2000s. Got my picture with him. Nice fella. It's funny because at the time when I met him, I was like 16, and when he did the math, looking back, um, he was only like 21, so he's only like 5 years older than me. But at the time when I was meeting these guys, because I was just a kid, I assumed they were much. I assumed at that time, for whatever reason, granted, I wasn't really thinking about it, but if you would have asked me, I just assumed everyone was in their 30s. But when I do the math going back, I'm like, oh, that motherfucker is not much older than me. He was a cool dude. He was the one that told me the story about John Gallagher, that supposedly he was stealing money or shit. That's why they left. Again, that's what he told me. I'm not saying that Gallagher was, before anybody comes over. No wonder goddamn John doesn't do your interviews. That's not the fucking reason. He didn't do the interviews because, fucking wasn't looking for my ass. Because yeah, I'm just talking shit about him. I ain't saying nothing. That's what he told me at a goddamn show. I don't know if it's fucking true. I have all the stuff like the Grotesque Impalement 12-inch LP, Destroy the Opposition. I don't think I have Killing on Drone Sign, but I definitely have Destroy the Opposition, Picture Disc and LP. Well, definitely the Picture Disc. Grotesque Impalement LP. Those definitely are signed by Kevin and all the guys that are on that. And I thought he was, dude, the best Dying Fetus lineup without a doubt was John, Jason, Sparky, and Kevin Talley. Kevin Talley's drums, I thought they were some of the best goddamn blasts in death metal ever. Really goddamn good drummer. Now I've heard a lot of negative things about Kevin, him personally, from people working with him. Again, my experience was good. He was very friendly. I had nothing bad to say about him personally, but I have heard stories where people that didn't like him. Who knows? So that's how I'm sure I listened to Creative Waste, but it didn't stick out because I probably just listened to it because Kevin was on it, but I didn't recall liking anything else. Just like the Misery Index shit, I thought about going back and listening to it. I just remember being background grindcore. I remember that band first started. That was when, again, supposedly John was stealing money and Jason, all those guys left, and then Jason started up Misery Index. Remember when their first release came out, it was just an EP, I believe. I was like, it's okay. And I that was all I listened to. I've never listened to anything since. So I've never even listened to a full length by them. Not against it. That's where I signed off. I was like, it's just more grindcore I don't need. That's what I remember being. The album is titled Slaves of Conformity. I'm interested in knowing what you think of them. So if it's in your favor, please talk about it in your video. I thought it was just background. Nothing I needed. Dave from PLF, aka Pretty Little Flower, decent grindcore band, but stupid as fuck name. Also joined them on stage once at MDF 2011. See all that shit, like PLF, the Gothicles, Phobia, and shit like that. It's all enjoyable grindcore and shit like that. But I've talked about it a million times. It's like usually I only select like a recording from each that I'll have or something because it just all blurs together. I mean, you can't tell me you can understand all those goddamn songs and remember all that shit. There is no goddamn way. It's just Insect Warfare is another band. It's all decent stuff. It's just to me, it's just kind of like all one. You can't put, So I didn't pay too much attention. Like whenever you look at those grind fests over in whatever in Czech Republic, what is that one? Brutal Assault, or maybe it's that one. Which is all these grind bands. I'm like, that's got to be ear fatiguing as fuck. They also played in Obscene Extreme. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, I imagine that's just one long goddamn ear fatiguing fucking weekend. Just giving you some brief background about them. But anyway, hope you get this. Cheers. Yeah, I've heard them. I mean, I guess if you guys want to check out the Creative Waste. I don't remember being anything special. Kevin, from what I remember, he was a hired gun. I don't know if he's a permanent member by any means. I mean, doubt he is dealing with the Saudi Arabia band. I'm pretty sure that guy's all about the Scott Old these days. So just hire me. Here's my fucking fee, and I'll play on your release. I could almost guarantee you that's what the fuck it is. And that was the reason I checked it out. Don't really remember it, but I just remember being a background listen. Will Rogers, paid goddamn question. God damn, it's a fucking long read. I didn't proof it at all. Is it a question or is it him telling me his life history? Yeah, I don't see any question marks in here, but he paid, so I'll read it off. So bear with me. I don't know if hopefully it's something good in here because I did not read it all. I'm not even wasting time pre-reading this stuff. I'm just going to do it on camera because I am slammed to the gills. Hey, bro, I really love the channel. I'm usually in the comments under Method Unsound. Doesn't sound too familiar. You must not comment too often, bro. We are a band in north central Florida, St. Augustine area, and was wondering if we could get a quick review. Oh, it's a fucking review. Oh, I did listen to this. Yeah. Because I got he emailed me this, and then he sent me the YouTube link. So I listened to in the background a couple songs. We are unsigned, so nothing on Metal Archives yet, but I will attach a YouTube link to a demo. Yeah, he sent me photos too. The band image definitely needs a fucking scrub, and let's just say that it's not internal bleeding fucking dude wearing a corn jersey bad. It's not even close, but it's again, looks like I was going to a ball game. I was looking for hot dogs, ketchup and mustard afterwards. That's what I was looking for when I looked at that band photo. Didn't scream metal. Didn't say Venom to me. Didn't say Merciful Fate. Just saying, do what you want. But that's the photo. The image definitely needs a scrubbing. Not in a ball game, bro. I'm supposed to be in a metal band. That's like people like, it's funny because I had a debate with a friend of mine, and she's like, well, but you can like metal and sports, you are allowed to, like, she was like, I never said you can't like both. It's like, just don't mix the two together. I mean, how stupid would it be? For example, King Diamond likes NASCAR and the Dallas Cowboys. I'm fully aware that he does. Do I rip on it because he likes the Dallas Cowboys and NASCAR? No. Why don't I bring that up? Why have I never brought that up to King Diamond? Because he doesn't go on stage with a fucking NASCAR hat or a Dallas Cowboys hat. Yes, I've seen him off stage. As a matter of fact, there's that live boots, the Brazilian bootleg LP. Dog has it, of course. Um, has that Dangerous Meeting cover. There's a few different color. No Mercy for something, I think. No Mercy for Brazil. It's an old. It's a '90s show, '95, and there's a few photos in the back, and there's one of King Diamond with a fan signing a photo. And he's wearing a backwards Dallas Cowboys hat with no makeup, but that's off stage. He's off the job. That's fine. Did you notice you've never seen him on stage wearing that? Why do you think he's never been on stage wearing that? Because he knows. He knows. It's like, but yeah, I never said you can't like other shit. Didn't say you can't like sports and you can't, if you're into metal. I've never said that, but people take that out of context. It's like, yeah, you're allowed to like both. I mean, dude, I like pizza and I like ice cream. I don't want a scoop of ice cream on top of my fucking pizza. You don't mix the two. They don't go together. Make sense? Didn't think that needed explaining, but apparently the fuck so. Where the fuck they leave off this goddamn essay? But yeah, we may be a little on the thrash side, so you may tell us to dive into Empty Pool, which is cool. What are you talking about? I like thrash, brah, brah. We are hoping to record a debuted album soon at one of the many Florida studios, possibly down at Mana Recording with Eric Hate Eternal if we work something out. But anyway, being a band in this area can be hard, but still fun. I feel we at least uphold the image, not the band photo I saw, brah, brah. Generally, when we start playing, at least a few people go to the bathroom and throw up. What the fuck are they throwing up for? They hated the tunes that goddamn bad? And then by the third song, there is generally a fist fight. It sounds like a fucking bunch of football watching jackasses there. Real metalists don't fucking fight. Not with each other. Generally get along. I mean, like, you don't see denim and leather fighting with denim and leather unless it's over a good goddamn reason for the most part. I never have. Not it shows. And if you, that's Sunday fucking Raiders, Dallas Cowboys football watching bullshit. You go to I mean, I've never read a football game. You'd have to pay me a stack of cash to go to that bullshit. But from what I hear, it's a bunch of drunken idiots getting in fights. Don't have that at metal shows. It's a bunch of fucking fucktards. Sounds like that's what kind of clientele. I mean, to be honest with you, seen your guys' band photo and the music I listened to, which wasn't terrible, but it was commercial as fuck. Um, it's Pantera fan base. Like, put it to you this way: I would be willing to bet money. Never been to one, nor do I want to. That's $500 plus all expenses paid if you want the dog to go to a Pantera show. Fights probably break out at that. Slayer, same thing. Has dog ever been to a Slayer show? Fuck no, and have no interest. Why not? Football watching douchebags, and I guarantee fights break out of those shows. I bet money for fights break out of those shows. Why? Bunch of douchebags, dude. Those ain't metalists. Bunch of fucking poser ass football watching douchebags. That's what it is. I'm just telling you, they're weekend warriors. They enjoy Slayer. They don't own Show No Mercy on Picture Disc. They don't own any vinyl version of it because they're not fanaticals. Weekend warriors. What they're fanaticals of is the Denver Broncos. That's what they're fanatical of. The fuck leave off. And among band members, because we were upset nobody is left in the crowd. I mean, I didn't think your shit was that bad. I didn't think it was bad at all. It was just commercial thrash metal, basically. So I don't know what the fuck's going on there. It just sounds like you're playing. It sounds like you're playing for douchey fucking crowds, Pantera, Slayer type shit. So we at least have an image and a reputation. You know what you are going to get, etc. Doesn't sound like anything good, man. That's not a good reputation to have. We play a little bit more on the thrash side for the woman factor. What's the woman factor? Chicks like thrash? News to me. I didn't notice. I will likely start a straight death project soon and welcome all the Tennessee two baggers we can. Not sure what that means. I should be less selective, but we generally would get along with you pretty good, I think. Probably. I'm a pretty easy to get along with guy. We are stone faced in the gym and definitely don't listen to any tweakcore. You guys go to the gym? Didn't look like it in the goddamn photos. Unless it's our own band, and if we see anyone drinking White Claw by the pool, we at least say something to them, make them completely uncomfortable. Elcat drinks White Claws, so I guess you'd be saying something to her. I'll attach a YouTube link to the demo and attach a few pics so you can rag on us. Those pics were pretty bad. Again, I've seen way worse. They're not completely deplorable, but it's not what I'd be rocking with my band. Put it this way: if you wanted Hells to release your shit, I mean, granted, we're not interested, but I'm just saying, if you were, first thing, Sea Dog saw those photos, No way. Next. He wouldn't even listen to it. Literally, you sent that press kit, saw those band photos. Next. All caps, out of here. Not no go. Astounding what he would say. I'll attach a YouTube link to the demo and attach a few pics. There's a lyric video on our channel where I got a sideways cap on with us with a Pantera shirt. You can rip all over that. Sounds about right. Granted, your photos you sent weren't that goddamn bad, but there was ball caps all right. I was at a baseball game. That's for damn sure. Looked like photos you took at your goddamn weekend baseball games that you took your kids to. May as well just had a hot dog in the hand, nachos in the other. Also, I really appreciate all the bands I found from the channel. I got a lot of thoughts on pharmacists that I'll put in another goddamn paid question soon. What are your thoughts? It was just fucking raging awesomeness. I agree. Not much more to say than that. Best goddamn carcass worship band of all motherfucking time, with the exception of Carcass General Surgery Necrology EP. That's definitely the best carcass worship project of all time. And no, it isn't goddamn was it Pathologist that everybody loves? That it was okay. I mean, but it's not better than Necrology. That's for goddamn sure. So that I don't have to much of a life story. Have a good Thanksgiving, brah. Yeah, the dog will just be here working on Thanksgiving. That's his Thanksgiving, so it'll be business as usual. Yeah, listen to it. It's like commercial thrash. It's for fans of 90s Slayer stuff, 90s Anthrax, Pantera, Megadeth, even 90s Overkill. It's metal. It's commercialized metal, but radio friendly. You can take it home for mom. It's definitely going to attract fucking douchebags, aka Slayer fans, Pantera fans. Like I said, it's not terrible. It's better than fucking some of the horrifically bad fucking monotonous black metal that people think's awesome. It's nothing I would buy. It's nothing I would play over in the shop. But if somebody played in the shop, I wouldn't shut it off. It would definitely be, oh wow, this is something new in the shop, and you generally fucking gonna have Into the Grave on or some toughness on. But it's not terrible. I could see why someone would like it. But when I'm thinking thrash, when dog wants thrash, he's thinking kill for pleasure. He's thinking pleasure to kill, torment and fire, slaughter lord demos, shit like that. And then it's the first three Slayers, shit like that. That's my preference for goddamn thrash. So, but it's all personal take. So that's kind of my review. If you like the commercial stuff, if you're a Pantera fan, go check the band out. What was the band called again? Did he even say it in here? Give him a goddamn shout out. You have the fucking email. Get a pay question. At least want to get his goddamn band a shout out, because just because I don't need it doesn't mean somebody else won't appreciate it and like it. The name Method Unsound? Is that the name of the band? We get some shit over, but it's all reference to movie Apocalypse Now. Yeah, I'm using the comments under Method Unsound. So I think the band's Method Unsound. So 2 words, Method Unsound. 3-piece band. The guy that sent this, Will Rogers, he's on, I wonder if he's related to Mr. Rogers. He does guitars, bass, and vocals. So it sounds like he's basically the balls of the band. And he's emailing the dog. He's doing all the goddamn business side of it, too. So, cool. So that's a band for you guys to check out if you're the Pantera and shit like that. Megadeth, Testaments, radio-friendly thrash. That's right up your goddamn alley. Got another paid question, but we'll save this one for tomorrow, even though I do move them at the front of the line. But it's literally 3 and 1, so it's going to take up a time. We're already at the 19-minute mark. So we'll get some goddamn channel questions in, which you guys seem to love more, which makes zero fucking sense yet again as just a viewer. Jagga Jazzin. Why the name? Oh, I already went over that fucking one. I just turned these off next to it. Oh, here's the next one I left off. Stephen Tyree. Another just dumb of the day is what it is. Dumb of the day alert. Here's another one. Never listen. He puts in quotation marks saying what I said, which I'm proud of. I've said it more than once. Said it, meant it, and proud to have said it. Never listened to it, but there's no way it's fucking good. He's like, and that's what's wrong with the metal community lately. No, it's not, dude. Dude, I could literally look at shit and be like, I have a very good idea what this is. My metal radar goes off. I can look at some covers and be like, oh, this is going to be Cavalt black metal. Oh, this is going to be some severed like if I, for example, Severed Records. If I look at a cover just by that and I see Severed Records in the back, I have a pretty good idea what it sounds like. Some of bands of that style I've liked, at least the predecessors, generally speaking. And every now and again, like he's put out Deface Creation, which that was shocking because that was Deicide worship. But generally speaking, I look at it, especially if I see the gory covers, I have a good idea what it's going to be like. It's devourment, disgorge, CBT, in the vein and stuff like that. I'm just telling you, it just is. Um, if I see some Chris Moyen artwork with Christ being black and white Chris Moyen artwork with Christ being desecrated for the 100 millionth time, it's some more Bastardon worship. Blasphemophager, just the beast of blasphemy. I mean, I just know, dude. I could just tell. That's my gauge. I don't need to listen to everything to have a very good idea what the fuck it looks like. And then there's some bullshit Mastodon. It's like, dude, I don't even want to like this. Lamb of God, again, never even listened to it, but I would bet money it's fucking sucks ass commercial garbage, complete pussy shit. That's again, there's a 0.0001% chance that I would like it, but it's like, to be honest, again, almost 100% positive I wouldn't like it, and if I'm being like 100% honest, I don't even want to like it. So it's like, no, I don't need to listen to it all. Again, when you're as experienced as the dog, again, as many years under his bullet belt as he does, you don't need to. And dude, it would fit. You saw all the metal here on the shelves. You don't have time to listen to everything. You have to kind of place it by looking at it or getting a goddamn gauge. It's part of the goddamn job. It's it's what you have to in order to listen to everything. Because it's no matter what, dude. If you stayed up 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, which obviously is physically impossible, for a year straight on end, you would not be able to listen to everything that came through A to Z. It'd be physically impossible. There's that many hours worth. So between that and my own collection and shit, no, I'm not going to just listen to shit that I could tell this is a very good chance this is bullshit. And I could tell by looking at it, yeah, this fucking sucks. When I look at a 90s album and tune cover with a three-legged dog, did the dog listen to that? No. But does the dog know it sucks? Extremely likely it fucking does. Put it this way, best case scenario, it's decent death and roll, and it damn sure is a massive whimpified, pussified, betrayed fucking downgrade from Left Hand Path. That's best case scenario. So I don't need to listen to it. So I don't. Comes with concerns, you know what I'm going to do. When the guy must get in, break the warning. Later, goddammit.